I'm often asked the question, what should I do with my images before I upload them to my website? And what I recommend is that number one, you change the file name, and number two, you change the size. So the file name of your decor and entertainment photos should include a variety of words that are completely human readable. And the reason you want to do this is because that gives a search engine a bunch of information about what's in the photo. So that when people are searching, your website or your photo has a greater chance of coming up in those search results. So you can be very literal. You can talk about the event type. You can talk about the decor items or the entertaining that's happening in that photo. Wedding event at the such and such convention center where we installed garlands and columns and something else .jpeg or whatever your file extension is. Go ahead and be literal and describe what's going on in the photo. Be sure to cover things like the event type or the business type if you're focused on a particular business, a casino or a dealership. Be sure to cover, just what is happening in the photo and what it is that you would want to sell in the future if somebody were to see that photo and want that work. Then let's go resize that photo. Let's go get that to a maximum width of 1920. I don't know exactly what the height of your photos are going to be, so maybe they're square or maybe they're like a typical monitor size, so they're not quite square. But let's resize those down to a maximum of 1920. The reason for that is because that way it's going to keep the download time lower, particularly on mobile devices where sometimes bandwidth is limited. So that's what I recommend you do to your images before you upload them to your website.